Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mrs. Babs from the Babs family, Sophia. To all my returning subscribers, I say thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be continuing my story, my true life story of how I had accident. It's not a fabricated story. It's a true life story. Follow me. Ìyẹ́ Ọlọ́run wa ọba tó gbọ́ àdúrà ògo yẹ Ọlọ́run wa ọba tó gbọ́ àdúrà. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be discussing on the episode 2. Now, in the episode 1, I've discussed a whole lot. If you get to watch that, please click down this channel to watch them. Let me tell us that day the accident actually happened. The bike man ran away. That was the shocking thing. The bike man actually ran away to show that I'm on my own. So now fast forward to when I was in the hospital. That was literally holding my bones to be able to even move my legs. It was just a miracle. So the doctor said needed an emergency surgery for me to be able to walk again. But then I was heartbroken, I was in pain, I was traumatized, I was, feeling everything negative because I never thought of that. I never bargained for that. There was no money even for that. So someone else suggested that, okay, I'm still going to undergo the operation, but before then, they are going to place me on cast. That is putting me on POP. So I was given cast that day. It was a horrible experience. That was my first time of being on POP. I was placed on cast. So I was given crutches. I started using crutches to walk. For some months, I was placed on that cast. It was not an easy experience because if you have used cast before, you understand the horrible experience that comes with using that thing called cast, POP. The itching, the pain, the sweat and everything. But to the glory of God, so I got back to the hospital after some months and believing God that I was not going to undergo any surgery again because they said the first thing was to place me on that cast and after which they would perform the surgery. This was now suggested by another doctor. Thank God I even went to that second doctor. If not, and even I had the money that day or I had the courage, this is how they would have operated me and all that. Now saying this, it should give you a clue that I didn't go for the operation. It's a miracle. God did it. God did it. God actually did it for me. So when I got back to the hospital, they checked me. They were like, okay, I should go for another x-ray to see how the improvement was. I went for x-ray. I was obviously praying. Like I prayed like never before. I prayed like my life depended on it because I don't know how it's going to be. I've never been operated on. Talk more of now being operated in a strange land where my families are not there. There is nobody that is related to me that was there. I was just there alone and on my own. So people will say, oh, you're on your own. So I was there on my own and God really came through for me. That was why I sang that song. God really answers prayers. So when I went for the x-ray, the doctor looked at it and was like, is this the result? I said yes. He said, wow, there's a serious improvement. But before that very day, I will not forget that day. It was on a Tuesday, the day that this miracle occurred. God answers prayers. Seriously. So it was on a Tuesday and I was in the place of prayer. I was alone. The pain was horrible. When I say pain, Jesus, the pain was horrible. The experiences wasn't palatable, but thank God that I went through that. And everything happens for a reason. That's just one thing I can say. There are some things that, comes our way to make us stronger, to make us better, and to bring out, beautiful stories from our lives. So that particular Tuesday, I was on my bed. That day, I couldn't move the leg at all. I could not move the leg. Normally, I could still move it, use crutches to walk around, still stretch to do some things and all of that to keep my place clean, because I was receiving some help, but there is limits to how man can help you. So I was obviously doing some things myself. I cook and do some other things. So that very day I could not do anything. It was on a Tuesday. So I was feeling so horrible and the leg couldn't move. So it was not long. I was feeling like a kind of fracture. How do I put it? I was feeling like something was joining. I was obviously hearing it was doing to do. Oh God, the pain. I was grinding my teeth in pain. I was grinding my teeth in pain. I was screaming within myself, because I couldn't even scream out. The pain was more than horrible. And I knew that was the day God did this miracle, that the bone joined together. The bone joined together. And when I was there, the doctor was looking at the result. He said, is this the result? I said, yes, it's me. He was like, wow, that this is strange. I will not forget. The man was standing. He said, is this the result? Because I was with him alone in the office. This was another doctor who went through my file, obviously, and saw that I was, booked for operation. So he was like amazed. He said, wow, there's an improvement, that there wouldn't be need for surgery again. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. So finally, I'm not going to be operated on, because that was really fearful. After all the pains, after all everything, it will not end on, in the surgery room. God forbid. So he said, wow, there was serious improvements. I was not going to be needing any surgery again. And that ended the era of surgery. So I started, I continued with the visitation, follow-up, taking of my medication and all that, and that was how God healed me. I started learning how to walk. I was learning it like a baby, how to walk. You see, this God, once you're faithful to him, he doesn't disappoint. No matter the situation you are passing through, just hold on to God. Satan will bring so many things at us, but once we know that we are, firm in God, we shouldn't be shaking. We shouldn't fear. We shouldn't, jitter that Satan is going to win. He's not going to win. So please, I hope you've learned something from my story. Till I come your way again, I am Mrs. Babs, and I want you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell button to get notified whenever I post new videos. Comment, like, and share to other people, because God is really faithful to his own.